Aloha guys, Scuba Chris here. I just got a Amazon package and it's exactly what I just ordered. So let's go take a look at this. I got myself Exceler LT5000D-C. Yep, $100 reel, just slightly under $100 MSRP. That is hits so much higher than its price point, and also got some Trilene 14-pound test monofilament line to go with it. It was like opening my reels. Of course, gotta always hold on to your shims, right? Never know when you're gonna need that. Handle. First impression, because it's a C, it's a compact unit. Wow, it is tiny for 5,000. I'm used to reels like Shimano, Okuma. That when you get a 5,000, it's going to be bigger and heavier. This is so light, and I swear I'm handling a 4,000 just size wise, but no complaints. So this is $100 price point reel, but I got it on sale. So I got it at, I think it was $94, but it's still basically $100 reel. So let's go take a look at it, shall we? So it's called a LT, which, as you know, means light and tough. So it's a EXE LT-5000-C. So basically EXE Exceler LT, which is light and tough. C means compact. So what they do is they use design on body, which is a composite. They kind of push everything in a tighter quarters to make it smaller and lighter. That's why this actually looks like a 4,000 reel instead of a 5. So it's supposed to have what is known as an air bale and air rotor. So basically, the air bale here just basically means that this has a hollow, supposed to be hollow bale here, so it does slightly lighten the load. And you can see it's not thick. I mean, you look at other companies like Okuma, this is very thick, but this is not that thick. It's thin. But hopefully that if you drop this, it'll survive that drop and it won't get bent and it won't be non-usable. You know, that's the risk you run if you accidentally drop it. So the air rotor is this part here, the part that turns. See? So that creates airflow that that besides enhancing the design of it, it is supposed to be well balanced, so it reduces wobble. But what it does too, it helps dry the shape of this here. Helps dry the mechanism, so that any water gets into it will dissipate. This also has what is known as the ATD, which is the automatic tournament drag system. Now, basically, what that means is that Daiwa uses their own type of lubricant. So what happens is that the lubricant is, I guess, at ease when it's not in usage, and when it is in usage, it automatically becomes very fluid and keeps it well lubricated, such as that. And one thing I noticed too is that I have a NASI. Now the NASI does not do this. Once you get the NASI going, it's smooth, but you have to get it going. This one here doesn't take much. You just have to touch it. Look, just a little, get keep it going, because that's one of the things that this fluid does is it allows for free movement. See that? So if you, I'm not trying to put down the NASI. I like my NASI, but that's more of a workhorse. It won't do this, what I'm doing right now. See that? So you know what I mean. If you have a NASI, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta have to crank it and get it going before it actually does this. This one here just does it on its own. Now this here has what is known as a carbon um, body, or what is known as a Zion 5 body, the fifth generation. So it makes it very light and tough, and it helps compact all the gearing on the inside to make it a little bit more compact. So you would have here a true 5,000 reel, but it looks like a 4,000, don't you think? So what kind of stats am I looking at? Well, it's a LT5000D-C. Bearings, you got 5+1, which means you got 5 ball bearings inside and 1 roller bearing here to make the line come out a lot easier. Line per crank is 34.5 inches. So every one crank, 34.5 inches will come out. So if you're going to rate this for mono, 14 pounds, you're going to get 208. You should get 280 yards on it, or 20 pounds is 150 yards. Now I'm going to be using this Trilene line. This is very thin diameter, so hopefully it will take the full 300 yards. Now, if you go braid, Daiwa's braid company is J-Braid. So at 30 pounds, wow, 30 pounds. 30 pounds, it would take 230 yards, or 40 pounds, 160. But if you're going to go that high, you might as well go up to the 6,000, because it'll take a little bit more if you need the yardage. The weight here is only 8.1 ounces. Not bad. It's actually pretty damn light. So it's pretty much like an average 4,000, almost anybody else. All right. Max drag is 26.4 pounds. Again, not bad. 26.4 pounds in this little bugger. So for you people out there that don't know, this is actually one of the best spinning reels on the market in the class of under $100. I'm going to have to let you know what my impression of it, because I have an older 3000. I think, oh, what year was that? I think it was a 2020 or 19. This one here is a 23 model. So this is fairly new, year and a half old. I think I'm going to have fun playing with this one. So this is available currently in 1 to 6,000 sizes. You get the 1,000, 2,000, 2005, which of course, you know, is the most popular size for the guys going for bass and trout. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and 6,000. Now, if you watch my channel, I tried to add on power knobs on 2 other models, the Legalis, and I forgot what the other one was. But when I took off the flattened T-bars, there was rivets in there. So at first, because they are older units, you know, I thought, okay, they're older and they have rivets in there, and the new ones don't have that. I'm gonna have to take it back, because when I popped this off just a moment ago, there's a rivet in here. So I'm gonna show the picture right now. Okay, you're gonna hear my voice, but see that is a rivet. So there is no way in the world you're gonna pop this off unless you have a drill press and you drill it out. But you know, you spend this kind of money on that, on something like this, you don't want to drill it out. You really don't. So you might as well just stick with what's in here. And oh, by the way, this also comes with your regular 1-year limited manufacturer's warranty. So if anything happens in that time, just send it back in. Okay, thank you.